Women in many ways make horror. Horror relies on our screams, our virginity, our blood, our bodies, our sanity, our insanity, but not often enough are these core horror tropes discussed by women. On the Monstrous Feminine podcast, we wanted to give voice to these themes and feminist critiques. Hosted by
Zeba,
Taya,
Mila,
and Louisa, our podcast discusses the monstrosities of gender in cinema and culture from an intersectional feminist perspective. We were inspired by the seminal feminist film text of the same name by media theorist Barbara Caride, originally published in 1993. Building on the psychoanalytical theories posited by Sigmund Freud, Jacques Lacan, and Julia Kristeva, Caride instigated a fascinating turning point in how we conceptualize the portrayal of women in horror cinema. Whereas women were generally thought of as victims in horror films, Caride identified that, even when the killer is male, much of the horror relies on women's bodies and sexuality, suggesting subconscious societal fears of female sexual difference and castration. There are 7 major monstrous feminine tropes: the Archaic Mother, the Possessed Monster, the Monstrous Womb, the Castrating Mother, the Vampire, the Witch, and the Femme Castratrice. On this podcast, we've realized there are certain questions that arise when using Caride's lens to examine films today. For example, oftentimes Freudian-derived theories rely too heavily on arbitrary gender binaries, and so we adapt these theories to allow for trans and non-binary interpretations. We also apply the monstrous feminine to films from different cultures and place critical race theory at the forefront of our discussions to acknowledge how different bodies are policed in different ways and to varying degrees.